I want to touch you everything. If I could stop time for a single night, I wouldn't ask for another kingdom. I wouldn't ask for another victory. I wouldn't even ask for another crown. I would ask for you. Not the version of you the world knows, not the woman who smiles gracefully through royal banquets, bows before foreign dignitaries, and carries herself with perfect elegance beneath the gaze of 1,000 cameras. I would ask for the woman who laughs when no one is watching, the woman who forgets she's standing beside a prince and simply becomes herself. Because that is the woman who stole my heart. Every morning, before the palace awakens, I find myself standing on the eastern balcony, watching the first light spill across the city. The streets below slowly come alive. Merchants unlock their shops. Children race toward school. Fishermen return to the harbor with stories carried by the sea. They look toward this palace and imagine a perfect life behind these marble walls. Sometimes I wish they could see the truth. A crown is beautiful only from a distance. Up close, it is heavy. It demands something every single day. A piece of your freedom, a piece of your time, a piece of your heart. Some days, I wonder how much of myself I have given away. Then I remember you, and suddenly I remember that not everything in my life belongs to the kingdom. There is one place where I am not your highness, not the future king, not the face printed on coins or displayed in grand portraits. With you, I am simply a man. Do you know how rare that is? When you look at me, I never feel measured by my title. You notice when I am tired before I admit it. You hear the exhaustion hidden behind my smile. You somehow understand the silence I spend hours trying to hide from everyone else. Sometimes I wonder if you realize what that means to someone like me. My entire life has been lived beneath expectations, every word rehearsed, every gesture observed, every mistake remembered. People think privilege protects a prince from loneliness. They are wrong. Loneliness wears expensive clothes too. It walks through golden hallways. It sits beside jeweled thrones. It smiles politely during magnificent celebrations, while quietly wondering whether anyone truly sees the man beneath the crown. Then you appeared, without trying to rescue me, without asking me to become someone else. You simply stayed. You listened. You challenged me when I deserved it. You laughed at my terrible jokes, even when they deserved nothing more than a disappointed sigh. You reminded me that love is not built through grand speeches. It is built through ordinary moments that slowly become unforgettable memories. I remember the afternoon we escaped the palace gardens and wandered through the old olive groves beyond the city walls. No royal procession followed us. No photographers hid behind hedges. Only the wind accompanied our footsteps. You stopped beside an ancient tree and rested your hand against its weathered trunk. It has survived centuries, you whispered. I smiled. So have royal traditions. You laughed. The tree seems happier. I pretended to be offended. Are you comparing me to an old olive tree? I would never insult the tree. I laughed harder than I had in months, not because the joke was extraordinary, because it was ours. That moment never appeared in history books. No artist painted it. No newspaper reported it. Yet somehow it became more precious than every royal ceremony I have ever attended. Those are the memories I carry with me during endless council meetings. Those are the moments that remind me why my heart still believes in tomorrow. There are evenings when I return to my chambers long after midnight. The palace has fallen silent. Only the moon keeps watch over the marble courtyards. I remove the ceremonial jacket, loosen the collar that has felt too tight since dawn, and finally breathe as though I have remembered how. It is then that I miss you most, not because I need someone to admire the prince, but because I long for the comfort of your quiet presence. Sometimes words are unnecessary. Sometimes love speaks through shared silence. Through two people sitting beside the same window, watching the stars appear one by one, through a gentle smile exchanged across a room. Through hands meeting without either of us noticing who reached first. Those simple moments have become my definition of happiness. The kingdom celebrates victories won in public. My heart celebrates moments no one else will ever know. If I have learned anything from this extraordinary life, it is this: power can command respect. Wealth can purchase luxury. A crown can inspire loyalty. But none of those things can create the peace I feel whenever I know you are near. That peace is the greatest treasure I have ever known. There is something I have never confessed to anyone. Not to my father, not to my closest advisor, not even to the men who have stood beside me since childhood. They all believe my greatest fear is losing the throne. They are wrong. My greatest fear has never been losing a kingdom. It has always been waking up one morning and realizing that somewhere along the way, I lost you. People imagine princes fear wars, assassinations, political conspiracies. Those dangers are real, but they are simple compared to the quiet fear of becoming a stranger to the person you love. I have seen kings who ruled half the world, yet returned to empty rooms every night. I have watched powerful men command armies, while being unable to mend a single broken conversation with the woman waiting for them at home. Those victories never impressed me, because a lonely king is still a lonely man. I promised myself long ago, if destiny ever placed true love in my hands, I would never allow pride to steal it away. That is why I treasure every ordinary moment with you. The world celebrates anniversaries. I celebrate Tuesday mornings when you steal the first sip of my coffee. The world admires royal portraits.